There's nothing like the sun setting on a beautiful homemade quilt. Well, welcome back. I have gotten all these done. So, now we have to work out the backing and the middle batting and our strips to go down the front. So, the first thing I am going to work on is the backs. So, what I want is 3 inches. So I'm going to got a new ruler today, and I got a new one of them friction pins today. So I'm not going to use the friction pin right now. Not on this, I don't need it. But I do want to use my new ruler. So let me get it done here. And I don't have the store name. My husband took my receipt, so I don't know it. But I do know that it is in Morganton is the name of it. So, we're going to use our new, my new ruler is not big enough for this material. We'll have to put that aside and let me go get the other one. But that's alright. We still have old Charlie here, so we're going to use old Charlie. So now what I want to do is I want to take, and these right here are still lined up pretty good, so I'm just going to leave them, and we're going to start lining them up, and I'm going to cut all these out, and I'm not going to throw my strips away. I'm going to keep them all, because we can always find something else to do with them strips. So I'm going to want strips to go on each one. But this is the back. So I think I did that wrong. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so now let me cut these out. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this whole thing. I may have too many, but that's okay. We don't care. And then I'll get what I want to put on the front. So we'll be back then. Okay, I got this material by the pound. We have a seam right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on getting that seam gone. So, we'll make sure we line it up this way. Yeah, there we go. So, now then we're going to give this a whack right here. Got to open that. Okay, and then I'm going to come over a little bit, and I'm going to give that a whack. Now I throw this away if it was cut off right. Come on. Now why you want to do that? And now here you want to do it on that side too? There we go. Now we can throw it away. Now, put that over there. Let me turn my mat around where I had it before. And let's see if we can't level this up just a little bit. Alright, we're going to level this one up first on this side. Okay. Now we're going to turn it around, and we are going to level it on this side. There we go. Alright, now we've got her going on. Toss that away. Now we can go down 1, 2, 3. across. You can't get no better. I have got to, look at that, all the way down. Now you try that, ha ha ha. So, now then, we need them, are 12 and a half. So, let's just get her done here. We want 12 and a half. I was going to buy some, those, what do you call them? Fat quarters. No, they come in round, the material coming around. I was going to, and I backed out. I gently backed out. Bigger than all get out. I backed out. Alright. Now then, we want 12 and a half. There is 12 and a half. Right there. And we have got 2, 4, 6. So we need 6 more. Do you not see my material right here? My strip? Does it matter to you that I am trying to count my strips and cut them out for my quilt? What? What? It doesn't matter to you, does it? No. Look at you. Yeah. You are just a spoilt, rotten cat, that's all. Yeah, well, looks like my job here is done for a little while. We got Mama Cat out of the way. Now we want to lay our block down. We want them to face this way, all of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a back one, and we're going to take a fiber fill. We're going to lay it on top. Mama Cat, what are you doing? Here we go. Look at her. What is she doing? You think she's going to lay on my... She is. Here I go again. Mama. No. The quilting cat. There she goes. You gotta love her. Okay, let's work on this one. Alright. So, I'm going to lay this one like this. And we want the back piece laying right on the back. We want to level it up like that. Now we want to get our top one. We want to put it face down like that. Now we want to grab our pins. And we want to pin it down. You know, which one is she on? She's on my black ones, the one I'm working on now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Okay, but, I got 2 here. No, I don't. Okay, look like it was 2. Okay. Mama Cat, you have made me all confused. Okay, so now we're going to take it to the sewing machine. We're going to sew it down this way. And I guess with these, since I have to, we want these facing that way. So I'm going to have to go over here and start working on these. So when I get these done, then I'll be back. But look, I'm going to take one and I'm going to put it with that one so I don't put one on it, because it will mess me up if I don't do it. Okay, so I'm going to get busy, and that's what I'm going to do. And if I need it to trim off any of the fiber fill on any side, then I can do it. But let's try not to cut into the back here. Okay, so I guess I'm going to turn over to the white. I may take this one off so I don't mess it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, I have my walking foot on, and I have it on 0, 0. So now, and I have my needle all the way over here on this side. So that's where my needle is. So let's get started. Okay, now, here we have the front and the back. Alright, we've got all of them done. Now, we're going to put these with this. We want to make sure our faces are turning together. So, that's the way I do it. Then I go back here and I put these two together. And then I make sure they're lined up on both sides. And then I am pinning together. Now you don't want to sew with the fiber fill on top. So make sure you leave your pins out so you can grab them. You want to sew on this side and the same way. So when I get all these together, then I'm going to go ahead and sew them. Then after I get these done, then we'll be back to see what else I'm going to do. So I'll be back when I get these right here done. Alrighty, the next thing that I want to do is I want to go down through here and I want to cut off any excess fiber fill that we have. And then that way we can get it out of the way so we can go on to our next project that we got to do on it. So I am going to go through and I am going to play with this. Moving right along with this bad baby. So now what I'm doing now is I'm taking the front piece and I'm turning it over about a ½ inch and I'm putting it on the other side behind the seam we've got right here and pinning her down. Because we're about ready. Well, this is going so fast. And this is the way I like a quilt to go, so I can get started on another one. I ain't made every quilt in the world yet, and I want to. And I'm trying my best to. So, we are going to continue on. Now look, if you need to trim anything around it, go ahead and trim away. It's not going to hurt a thing for you to go ahead and trim it. So, I am going to continue on till I get this stack done. And then I'm going to take it to the sewing machine, and I will meet you there. Okay, I have it on 75 on this Brother machine. And it's 1.6 and 4.0. So, here we go. And this is what it looks like. I have to use my friction pen. I got one here and one here, and 2 and 4 and so forth. So now then, we're going to take one stack and put them aside. So I've got them to where I want way that I think they ought to go. So the next ones we are going to take, and we are going to lay our fiber fill and backing on. Turn it over and keep them together. Then we're going to get us a top. We're going to lay it down. Here we go. And we are going to pin them down. Go back up a little bit now. Alright, you're good enough. Okay. And we're going to pin them down. And we are going to sew these down now. And we're going to do all this stack the same so that we can put the other stack with it. So, I'm going to finish these up and sew them down and do them just like I did this, and then we will be back. Okay, we are done with these. Now, my suggestion is that we go ahead and we pull these down like this and pin them down on this side like this. And we do our stitch like this right here, So that way that when you are on the sewing machine, you're not having to roll up this side and then rolling up this side to make it work. You just have this much you have to worry about. And only one of these that you have to roll up. So I'm going to go down through these, and I'm going to get these done. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these on. And you put them on the same way that you did this. So, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to get that done. Okay. These are 11 by 3. We need 16 of these. These are 3 by 3. We need 12 of these. And, there's 3 per row. So you have this one and this one. Oop, here we go. Like that. All the way down. And you sew them like that. All the way down. So, now then, after we get them sewed, then we'll be back. It's night here, and I quit for the night. It's dark. But guess who doesn't care? The quilting cat. She's on my quilt even at night. Don't you just love her? What are you doing, Mama? You gonna lay down there? Yeah, that's what it looks like. There she goes. She is out for the count tonight. Keep up with my quilt. The next thing you want to do is you want to cut some strips that is long enough to go across your whole quilt. I can't tell you the yardage because I don't know what the yardage is, but I know that this right here is 2.5 inches across, and this right here was the yardage that I had. So I sewed 2 together to give me enough to go across my quilt to do the binding. So we got 2.5 on here, and then for my fiber fill, I got 2 inches because I'm out of fiber fill. I would have made it 2.5, but I didn't have enough. But I also have to have room to turn this under too. So, now let's get the pinning on it. Next thing we're going to want to do is level all this up to where we've got one continuous line. So we're going to give it a cut down to make it work. All the way down. I think that would cut. the way it was. Alright, now we are rolling the money, getting it done. Alright. Now then, we've got this side cut. So our next thing that we want to do is we're going to do the same identical thing with the sides, these right here. We're going to do that. So we need one to go on the back, one to go on the front, and we need our fiber fill and our pins. Okay, so we're going to lay our fiber fill down first. Then we're going to lay the top of our, it goes like this. I'm about to forget what I'm doing. We're going to take this and put this together. Then we're going to put this together. Now we got a seam here and here. What we're going to do is just offset it a little bit. It's not going to matter because at the end it will work it out. Then we're going to pin it down. And we're going to work all the way down. And then when we get this done, we are going to sew it. Now you're going to have more at the end because we are going to do mitered corners. So, here we go with this. On down. I'm trying to get to the end so I can show you what I'm talking about. Yes, I made it to the end. Okay, see we have this left over. This right here we can cut off because we're not going to need that much, so we can get rid of that. But we're going to do mitered corners. And of course, I don't think we're going to need this much either. So don't forget about leaving your 1/4 seam right here open so that you can do your mitered corner. So when I get this right here sewed all the way around, then I'll come back and we'll work on the mitered corners. Okay, let's get busy and let's do us some mitered corners. The first thing we want to do is get both of our fiber fills, put them in the middle, lay them on top of each other the way that's going to be laid out like this right here, where it's laid out. Now, what you want to do is cut right here first, then you want to cut right here. Then you want to take and put these two together and then cut off the top. That takes away a lot of the bulk. Okay. Then, the next thing you want to do, now we got front and we got the back we got to do because there's 2 of them, so we're going to do a total of 8 on this quilt. So, we have 2 of these to do. So what we want to do first is we want to get one of them out of the way. Fold your blanket or your quilt in half like this. It don't have to be all the way straight, but the majority up here has to be, okay? Okay, now you're going to lay this down. We are going to put this one to the side because we don't need it, and we want to put this one down. We want to work on these 2, which would be the front 2. Goes to the front. Then we're going to lay it down like this. It's confusing when there's 2 of them. So we kind of got to watch. Okay? Then we want to lay our ruler up against our quilt on this side and lay it flat. Make sure these right here are flat and together. There we go. Alright. Now, we have our quilt like this, leveled back here with this right here part of the quilt back here. So, now all you do is you take and you draw you a line out this way. And then We're going to move that out of the way, and we are going to pin it. Then we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew her down. Okay. I figured this out also. If you do, like you're doing the front, that's the one you should have it on. If you're doing the back, that's the way you need to fold your thing to work. Okay, so now here is the revealing of it to see if we got it. Ta-da! We got it. So now we got how many more? 7. So let's cut this off and let's do the other one. Okay, as you can tell, I got my cat in the way, but we can still do what we need to do. Alright, I have all these on, all the way around. So now, what we want to do is we want to pull all of them up this way. Pin at least down right here. And then, we want to start. You see what he's doing? We're going to fold it over this way. Fold it this way to where we have a clean edge. Then we're going to start putting it down. I got somebody picking on me. Then we're going to take this one out. This right here is just to hold it so we can start it. So we're going to turn this one down and this one down and then pin it. And we're going to do it all the way around. Now when I get this done, I'll show you a picture of it. And we will be done. I'm a cat. I haven't even really got started on this thing. Now what are you doing in my way? Now I got to finish this. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay, now we need to work on this corner because I forgot to tell you about the corner. So you're going to go on up with the corner. Like that. And you're going to come down here. And you're going to pin it again to hold it. So you got room, you know. You got stationary to stay up. Okay, and then we're going to turn this one under and the back one under. Okay, and then we're going to give it a pin. Okay, and then we're going to go on down and fold it. Then fold this one over until we get to the point of it. There we go. We'll go in there. We're going to fold that one in. It don't want to fold for me. There we go. I got it. Let's see if we can't straighten it out. There we go. That looks better. Let's get this one. Nope, that right there is not going to work. Let's cut that tip off that we have here. Then that way we got room. There we go. So we want to work on trying to get it level. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, I can win on that. Yes. No bubble showed up there. Okay. Let's try this again. We're going to go down a little bit on that one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I can live with that. So let's pin that one down. If I can get my pin in it. So there it is. There's our corner. So there we go. So I will take a picture of it.